comedy festival on Zoom so we can relax. Okay? I'm very good on Zoom. Like I do hope we connect in person, but also if you don't like it, you can be like, well, we'll see her on the computer. I did a lot on Zoom. I won 2 comedy festivals on Zoom. I got married on Zoom. And I won $1,000 on Let's Make a Deal on Zoom. Woo! I was reflecting about that. I'm like, I think the pandemic was like a boon for me. Just, weird. I'm married. I'm gay. I feel like in Pottstown I may need to clarify that. If you heard the news, you saw traffic signs, there's a lesbian in town. It's me. I feel like at some point I got gay enough that I could stop coming out. People were like, we for sure know. All of Pottstown knows, in fact. But I was concerned. Matt was saying that he tripped. I didn't even see him trip. But once I heard that there was a potential trip, I was nervous in the back because I'm not athletic. Like, I just, okay, so I get very insecure about this because first of all, I'm a lesbian and we're supposed to be good at sports. I'm not, okay? And also, I'm the worst kind of not good at sports because I look like I might be good at sports. And so what happens is I get drafted for sports and then immediately kicked off the team because I don't know how to sports. Like I was on a basketball team, okay, this is 100% true. I was on a basketball team. I got the ball one time the whole season, which first of all, let me tell you something. If you get a ball, if you're on a team for sports and you get the ball one time the whole season, that you got it by accident, okay? No 2 ways. And I did, and I was like standing there, I'm like, what do you do when you get the ball in basketball? And then I passed it to the referee, so that's the kind of lesbian that I am. And I feel comfortable, I say that as I'm like dancing around the court. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but I am, because I don't want to trip now, you know? But I feel comfortable telling you that I look like I would be good at sports because I've told that joke, gotten off stage, been drafted for a dodgeball team. Okay, and then a week later kicked off a dodgeball team. So that's how it goes for me. But I am gay. Okay, and let me say this, is like everybody's gay now. Like I imagine not in this room. I don't know. I'm just guessing, I don't know, maybe. I mean, it's 3 whole fundraisers here, so I'm guessing we have to bring you all together, kind of. First of all, I want a Saratoga Fire Department t-shirt. I just want to make that known. You know, because I feel like that's what I need to look like a good lesbian. So you can give it to me secret, we can do it out. It was also funny, I got here, I'm like, well, the fire department's here. You can't hide, they're there, their ride is there. Did you all come together in one truck? Am I the only one who was wondering that? When it was time to leave, did the bell sound? Did you come in one truck or you came like just regular? Just regular, less exciting. I'm not. I don't mean this as like a flex or whatever, but I've done shows for fire people before. And what's that?
A flex.
Oh, thank you, Joel. I went to the show and it was in front of fire people. It wasn't a fire thing. I don't know why I can't come out, like it wasn't for the fire department, but it just happened that like all the fire people in town came to this show. And so I love doing shows for fire people, which is that, do you call people fire people? Because I imagine there's girl firemen, right? Do you call each other girl firemen? Because that's what I would. Let me just pause on that. I'm a little one lesbian in your town right now. But also, like, I'm like an old school gay. Like, I just want to say this to you because, like, I'm 44 and I'm gay, okay? I've been doing this a long time, okay? And like the thing is now everybody's gay. It's nothing. Used to be a cool thing. And I'm not cool. I've never been cool. I know that for a fact. Because like in high school, there was like the popular kids. I was definitely not one of those. Then there were the nerds. I wasn't one of those either. I was the girl who everyone was like, why is she in the corner staring at us? Like, you know? So I'm not cool, but I was gay, okay? And I was gay in the 90s. When it was edgy, like it was different then. You know what I mean? And now everyone's gay. Like again, I don't know in pots, I feel like in pot, we gotta get on Grindr right now. See about it in pots, I don't know. Also, I think it's funny that like Grindr, you know what Grindr is, right? If you say yes, you're gay. But Grindr is actually for gays and lesbians. Like the tagline for Grindr as a company is that it's an LGBTQ plus social network or something. And I'm like, what lesbians are on Grindr? Like I feel like if I went on Grindr, it would be like to have my ex-girlfriend help me move in a U-Haul. You know? Like, can I borrow our Subaru that we share custody of so I can take our cat to the vet? You know, like that's lesbian Grindr. But anyway, I've never been cool, okay? But I was gay. And so gayness was like the edgy thing about me, but it's gone now because everyone's gay. Like the curve now is gay, okay? Is that, you know what I mean? And like everyone's gay, like, because I came out 23 years ago to my parents. When I came out, my parents were upset. Now my parents are gay. I'm joking. No, my dad's dead, so he's gay. But I don't make the rules. Do it while you're alive. Get on Grindr, Pottstown. But no, I'm kidding. My dad died. Sadly, you know, I was upset. My dad died during the pandemic, but not of COVID, which is the no homo of dying during the pandemic. And my mom's not gay either, which is fine. You know, I tolerate it. No, I'm kidding. I accept her for who she is. But my dad's been not alive for 3 years. And so my mom now is like, you know, she wants to date, which I think is great. You know, I want her to be happy, obviously, but she's not gay, which I bring up because it's abominable. No, I didn't say that right. I meant abominable, but you got it. Okay, great. That was a new line. How did it go? Great, okay, great. It was fine. I think we'll keep it, but we'll say it right the next time. So, no, but she's not gay. So the thing is, she's on dating apps, okay? And so, first of all, I have a relationship with my mother where when she doesn't know how to do something on the computer, I just end up doing it for her, right? And so she calls me up, she's like, Elizabeth, I can't figure out how to like anybody on the app. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this ends with me becoming your boyfriend. I don't know another way. But she's not gay, and so that's bad for her because she's afraid of men on the internet. Okay, which I get. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm gay. Like, it's at least half the reason, you know? I don't know sometimes if I'm more lesbian or anxious, truthfully. But like, no, so she's afraid. She's afraid of getting catfished. That's the thing. Everybody know what catfishing is, like, you know, right, whatever. And so she doesn't want to get catfished, which, first of all, I find it hilarious because my mother was a 75-year-old Jewish lady on this app. I'm like, everyone on the app thinks you're a cop. But she's afraid of getting catfished, which is like, it's not unreasonable. I get it. But she's like, I don't want to get catfished, so here's what I did. This is 100% true. She's like, I made a profile, and I said I have a different name. I said that I live somewhere else. I said that I'm 25 years old. And I said that I'm a man. So she's like, I'm not gonna get beat by this problem, I'm just gonna become the problem. So if anyone's dating a 25-year-old pool boy named Sven from Tenafly, New Jersey, that's my mom. She makes a mean gefilte fish terrine, and she can return everything you own to Bloomingdale's with or without a receipt. So you get a good deal. But yeah, no, but when I say that everybody's, I don't really mean my parents, obviously they're not, but like, I mean like young people now. You know, like everyone now has like a different kind of sexual orientation. And I think it's amazing. I think it's like everything I wish existed when I was coming out, but it didn't. Because like now you ask somebody in their 20s, right? They're like, oh, I'm pansexual, poly, bi, furry. You know, like it's all kind, and I'm educating Pottstown. Right now. It's like, I didn't expect that this would be a seminar in queer identity. But here we are, okay? If only we could combine this with the psychic medium outside. In the future, all of Pottstown is gay. That's what I think. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, so yeah, like it's like now everyone who's young has these like different sexual orientation. You know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the young people here for a different fundraiser. I'm guessing the fire people are not the audience for this. Are fire women gay? Yeah? You're gay? Yeah, right. That's a good lesbian job. But it's like, it makes sense, you know? Like, I mean, I do this, I didn't always do this. I used to be Alice from the Brady Bunch, but no. I've never had like a lesbian job, you know? And being a fire person, that's a good lesbian job. The truth of it is I used to be a law professor. That's generally how people get into comedy. It's a classic story, right? You want to be a comedian, what do? You go to law school for 3 years, you practice for 2, teach for 9, get tenure, and that's the moment where you give it up and you do stand-up comedy. But that's really my background, so people ask me, they're like, well, why did you even go to law school? I'm like, I'm setting up a joke I'm going to tell in 16 years. To 3 separate fundraisers in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Yeah. No, that's really my background, but maybe we can get back to some of that. I don't know. But yeah, lesbian job. That's a good. How long have you been a fire? What do you say? For firefighter, I guess that's the gender neutral. Right. And also badass. Right? That's amazing. And let me ask, so who's here for the Schuylkill? Right. Okay. That's the river, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean this so delicately, but because I support your cause, totally, I think you're amazing, but like, don't people sometimes make fun of the Schuylkill? Yes. Okay, got it. It's not just me. I went to college in Philadelphia, and so the Schuylkill like runs through the city, and I don't think I ever fully got the jokes. Like, what do people make fun of about the Schuylkill?
Sure. Bodies.
Oh, bodies? Right. That makes sense. Which one?
The shopping carts.
Oh, okay. Because people leave them there, like,
I don't know
live.
if they leave them there, they're just there. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, right. Supermarket in the river, who knows? Yeah. Okay, got it. What else?
The tires. How many did you find? 8.
Oh.
80 tires,
Okay, so it's a dump. And I think, and again, I'm saying this, and I hope you take it with the curiosity and the earnestness that I mean it. But like, so you're fundraising to save the dump.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's great. To make it not a dump, presumably. Great, that's amazing. Okay, and then the fire is separate from the Schuylkill.
Sometimes.
Right, that's the thing. Because into Googling, but when I was Googling, because I'm doing the fundraiser, I Googled what it's about, etc. Okay, and also, who's here for the child? Okay, amazing. Okay, great. And so, do you have details to share? Because I want to share about it. Okay, so you'll tell me that? Okay, I want a t-shirt from you, I'm not forgetting. But I do want the detail. The dump, I don't know what to do with, but...
Bring your Subaru!
Yeah! That's a fun, I should have said that. That would have been funny. This set is going well, but it's fun when that's not heckling. What you did is not heckling, okay? And by even saying that, I feel bad already because I'm shaming, and I don't mean it, okay? You didn't you provided a good thing, but sometimes heckling is that. And so for me, this is my heckling story, and again, I don't mean this, you don't feel shame, right? Okay. I want you to. I mean that seriously. I mean it seriously. But you get that I'm serious or no? You can't tell? Okay, great. I get it. Okay. You're I don't think you know that I'm talking to you. That's what I think. Okay. But anyway, no, my heckling story is just that, stand-up, this set is going very well. It's fun. We're connecting, right? We're having a good time. Sometimes stand-up comedy does not go well. Okay, for me, when I told you I'm nervous, okay? And for me, when I get very nervous, that's when it's a nightmare, okay? And one time I was very nervous. I was doing stand-up comedy, allegedly, and it was for an audience that was 100% Mexican Catholic, okay? 100% Mexican Catholic audience, which is relevant because I'm racist. And so, anyway, no, it was relevant because I'm very racist. No. It was relevant because I wanted them to like me and I was very nervous, and so I just forgot everything funny that I've ever said in my entire life, all my jokes, whatever, and I just start telling these nice Mexican Catholic people about the differences between Orthodox, Reform, and Conservative Judaism. Why? I don't know. I didn't have anything funny to say about it, but I was like, these people need to understand these distinctions tonight, okay? We're not leaving until they're all ordained rabbis. And it's going so bad. And in the middle of this TED Talk from synagogue that none of them wanted, and nobody asked for, one of their phones accidentally heckles me. Okay, this is true. Someone's Siri on their phone goes off and says, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that." And that got the biggest laugh of the entire set. So now I just carry that phone with me wherever I go. But anyway, no. So yes, that would have been. So you function. You understand the connection, right? I could have left the Subaru at the dump. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. So it's like a climate thing about the Schuylkill.
Wildlife.
Yeah.
Safety. It's
right. Okay.
I'm here for ecotourism.
Great. Okay. Ecotourism. That's people who come. So the idea is to get people to visit the Schuylkill.
Yeah, I'm trying to get people in the Schuylkill.
Do we think that's going to happen? I'm kidding. It's just hilarious. But I think it's great. I mean, I understand that, I'm the idiot in this situation because you're telling me there's tires and all the rest of it, but then there's potential for beauty, and I think that's great. Give it up for the Schuylkill. That's fantastic. And then, so the firefighters. I keep saying, I want to be politically correct, right? Because now, you want to say, I want to call you a fire girl, but that's not it. Whatever it is, that's not it. But yeah, because sometimes so my wife and I'm married, I told you. My wife is a lesbian too, I'm pretty sure. My type is a woman looking for a reason to divorce her husband, so you never know. But no, I'm kidding. My wife is actually a rabbi. What's that like? It means I braid her long beard every night before bed. I'm only kidding, it's just a mustache, she's Reform. Let me tell you about the differences between Orthodox Reform and Conservative Jews. But we had a baby recently. Yeah, 3 months old. 3-month-old baby. And like the thing is, like, so we're both women, yeah? And so there's no, it's like, how do you know between two women who's gonna have the baby? That's something that people wanna know. We did IVF, okay, which you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, okay. You don't?
No.
Oh, amazing. That's so honest. Yeah, I didn't know either. It's like you just how to have a baby when you don't have a, well, I guess no, I couldn't. It's how lesbians have babies. I don't know what to say. It's how a lot of people have babies. Yeah, but it's like, you know, like the conception of my child was me on FaceTime watching a man in a shower cap take a tweezer, take out an embryo, and put it into my wife. Like, that's romance, I'm pretty sure. But like there wasn't, you know, it's like how are we to know between two women who was gonna have the baby? That's something that people sometimes ask because we're lesbians. And so, you know, I mean, so basically, we're both in our 40s, so either way it was gonna be a teen pregnancy. And so, but we went to the gynecologist together, because that's, you know, we were trying for a while, so you know what that means. It's a lot of doctor's appointments, and so, no, it's a lot of sex. No, it's doctor's appointments where we have sex with the gynecologist. I feel like the straight guys in the room are like, I was pretty sure that that's what lesbians were up to this entire time. No, it's a lot of doctor's appointments because of my low sperm count. Which hovers right around 0, as it turns out. But yeah, so that's IVF. I hope I gave you an education to some degree because it's accurate. But yeah, so we weren't sure like who was gonna have the baby, and then we were in the gynecologist's office, and the gynecologist walks in, sees me, sees my wife, and he says to me, "Excuse me, sir," and I was like, and that is how we know. Supposed to misgender people, right? Like I believe that, you know, if somebody wants to be called whatever, call people what they want to be called. I happen to not mind being misgendered, okay, specifically, me personally. Like I even participate in my own misgendering, because I'll be walking down the hallway of my own house, I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, "Excuse me, sir," you know? And then I'm like, I'm sorry. You always have to over-apologize when you misgender someone. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if I was born a lesbian, but I was for sure born sorry. But yeah, but yeah. So we have. So who has kids again? Who has kids? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Great. Yeah. Great. Is that your kid next to you? No. Oh. Okay. Great. Okay. Wonderful. No, it's not. Okay. Great. Do you guys know each other? Oh, you do? Because you definitely did not take her on as a child. In your response, like, that is not my child. Yeah, I get it. I'll be your mom. I'll be everyone's mom. Yeah, my wife and I weren't sure like who's gonna be called what, and I was like, I would like to be called mommy by everyone. So you can all call me that if you want. But no, we have a 3-month-old baby, literally. I mean, I think now, I like to be accurate in telling facts. I think it's the lawyer in me, but so it's 14 weeks today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. 14 weeks, thank you. Thank you, we'll drop her by the Schuylkill, but no, I'm kidding, God forbid, but not because of the Schuylkill. I mean, it seems like a nice place, but or it will be in the future. But anyway, but we have a 3-month-old baby, which it's exciting. I didn't know what it was going to be like to have a baby. You know, I mean, that's obvious, right? First of all, as a female non-birthing parent, because that's what I am, yeah, like technically, right? I'm like, I have a pretty good setup because I just have to be better than a dad. That's it. I know. You don't like that? I know. Yeah. I mean, it's true. But I didn't know, you know, it's like, well, one of the things is like, you know what swaddling is? I'm guessing you don't. If you don't know what IVF is, you're not going to know swaddling. You know swaddling? Okay, great. But swaddling, so when you get a baby from the hospital, that's really how lesbians get babies. You show up, it's like when two women love each other very much, and their insurance covers it. They ride a Subaru and a U-Haul together and get a cat. So we went to the hospital. We got the baby, and you have to swaddle. And I don't know who doesn't know what swaddling, but swaddling is like safe sleeping. Yeah, you have to swaddle, and the nurses at the hospital, they're pros at swaddling, but they're like, you have to do it. And I was like, okay. And first of all, they give you, you know, the newborn blanket that they give. What is this thing? This newborn, yeah, exactly. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, the pink and the blue stripe thing? First of all, if you've never felt one of these things, it is a nightmare of a blanket. Like, this is a government-issued linen. Like, it's like if the army got in the sheets business, is what we're dealing with, okay? And it doesn't hold a shape. Like the nurses are amazing at it, but so basically all the nurses are like chefs from Benihana with the swaddling, okay? And so I'm watching this nurse and she's like, throws my daughter up in the air, catches her, there's a couple onions, you know, but anyway, so she's amazing at it, and I'm videoing and I'm taking notes. You know, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. She's like, now you. And I'm like, I cannot have the fate of this child rest on my origami. You know, like, I can't make, like, I'm trying to make a swan napkin out of this piece of paper blanket, and I can't do it, you know? And so it's like, it's awful, and they're so good at it. But the thing is that I didn't realize until like a full month into parenthood that there are Velcro swaddles. You could have told me, Pottstown, okay? But I didn't know. I'm like, all I had to do was close a trapper keeper, and I'm done. That's it. And here's the thing is, I was such a new parent. I was so tired, and I'm trying so much. And then I learned this thing. I'm like, this is an amazing invention. And so here's what I think. I think, at least for baby stuff, when there's a better invention, okay? We gotta ban the old thing. Just make it illegal, okay? Like gay marriage in Pottstown, okay? That's what I think. Because here's the thing, is like it's all, like this is what I think conservatives should be busying themselves with when you're making legislation about children. It's like, stop banning books, let's just ban onesies with buttons. Okay? That's what I think. You guys, this has been a fun ride, right? Yeah. Thank you. That's my child's sperm donor right there. You guys have been amazing. I'm Liz Glazer. Good night.